Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I posted, about a week and a half to 2 weeks, depending on. I think actually it's probably 2 weeks at this point. That's because, for those of you that don't know, I took a break because my college semester just started. So I want to get used to the classes, get used to the workflow before knowing what days I could and couldn't make videos, if I even had time anymore, stuff like that. So we're back, but it felt silly because I was like, oh, I want to make a video. But now there's balance changes coming in, which is going to severely change the meta right now. So like any deck I showed you, I was like, well, it might not be good. Or it's one that I've already shown. Like after I expect Lee Sin to still be super strong, but I've already done a video on Lee Sin and I don't want to be too redundant. But I thought, well, I haven't shown you guys this deck, which was made by BBG, as you can see. He's a great player. I think it's weird because this deck won't be changed, I don't think much. I think it'll still be probably one of the strongest decks in the game, and this is one of the strongest decks in the game right now. It's just funny because if you go to Mobalytics, this deck is like invisible on there. It's like this deck doesn't exist. The version of this deck is Garen Asol, which is trash. Don't play Garen Asol. Play Zoe Asol, which is arguably one of the best, if not the best deck in the game right now. And the reason for that is that it doesn't have it doesn't have matchups that it auto wins. It doesn't have matchups that it auto loses, though. It has like a 52% win rate against every deck in the game. And if you play it well, obviously it'll have higher. BBG, who's Bruised by God, he's a streamer, who created this deck, has been rank 1 2 different times this season with this deck. Like 600 LP in Masters. He's like, if you look at his win rates during those days when he was climbing, I mean, he won like 5 in a row, lost 1, and these are against the best players playing the top decks. So, yeah, it's super strong, and it's basically like a sleeper on Mobalytics, because it's really, it's interestingly enough, it's very difficult to play when it seems very easy. It can still be good if you just autoplay, but the more, like, I'm not good with it, but guys, by the way, so don't think I'm I'm not at the level BBG is at, for sure. I'll definitely make some misplays, especially since I'm kind of taking a break. You'll see a lot of throws probably, or bad, like I could have secured a win and instead I gave them a chance. But regardless, this deck is still super strong, and the more knowledge you have about the game, the better it becomes. The more you know what you're playing against, the better it becomes as well. Why? Let's look at why. Well, it uses Grand Plaza for value trades, getting Challenger and stuff to your units, just obviously good. Another reason why, well, it's got super strong invoke synergy. So you've got invoke, Zoe, generates star charts that invoke, okay? This is just for value. No, that's the other thing about this deck. This is a pure value deck. If you are someone who likes value, play this deck. This deck is simultaneously greedy and extremely easy to sustain. Like, it's very difficult to punish this deck because of how efficient it is at getting value. Like when you look at it, Zoe is such a good card, but we'll get into that later. Anyways, got Mountain Goat for solid tempo, and then you got 3 Solari Priestess. You get 4, 5, or 6s. If we look at Celestials here, if we go to the 6s, Golden Sister is an auto win against aggro matchups. This card ends games when it's played because it's a 2/4/3 blockers. One is elusive, so it's an elusive blocker or unblockable. One is lifesteal, absolutely busted. Another one, Falling Comet, super good, just super solid removal. And then the other options aren't bad either. Like Traveler's okay, Meteor Shower's okay, Warrior okay, but whatever. You're looking for Golden Sister, Falling Comet every time. Super solid cards. Okay. Next, you have Solari Sunforger to give you more lifesteal against aggressive decks. Star Shaping, your next value machine. 7 or more. Let's look at the 7 or more cards. Game Ender. Game Ender. Actually, this is probably the weakest of them. This one's pretty weak, but it can be good in some cases. Game Ender. Really solid removal if you need it. Game Ender. Game Ender. Game Ender. Boom. Just super value card. Next, and then this is where the deck tops off. You have 7 Eclipse Dragon, which when you play it first, it reduces the cost of your dragons by 2, which means that you play Aurelion Soul on turn 8, which is busted because when you level him up, every Celestial card costs 0, and he keeps giving you Celestial cards. When Aurelion Soul levels up, you win the game. So, not only are there a million ways to win the game without Aurelion Soul, it tops off with if Aurelion Soul levels, you win the game. And its early plays are just super good and super efficient at keeping you alive. So, let's get into it. Alright, so it looks like our first matchup is discard aggro. That's kind of a shame, because I really wanted to showcase Aurelion Soul, but maybe we can get a different matchup later on. So, yeah. Keeping Zoe for sure, keeping Mountain Goat for sure, keeping Plaza for sure. Single is okay, but we're going to get rid of it because there are better cards, like Star Shaping. Star Shaping is super good, healing 5 in aggressive matchups. This is a stabilization king. So we'll see. Discard aggro is very interesting. It's not like other aggressive decks because it just has a lot. It's almost like a combo deck. It's not even. I mean, it's definitely obviously an aggressive deck, but it's very, very combo based. So that's kind of interesting. We're gonna play Mountain Goat. A second Zoe could be good, but I'm not actually too happy with that draw. It's kind of a throw. So we definitely want to be able to attack with Zoe. Attacking with Zoe gets us the star chart, which gives us access to a bunch of early game drops. We will be happy to trade these 2 cards, so if he wants to block, that's great for us. And I think we can probably expect a Draven to come down this turn. Yeah, we're gonna have to let him through, and we're just gonna play Plaza. There's nothing we can really do about Draven, honestly. I suppose if we'd kept single combat and Mountain Goat, we could have killed him, but it's not worth it. And he would have also had an Arena Battlecaster this turn, which would have been hitting us, so yeah. Nothing you can really do. We might actually try going for a Zoe level up in this game. Discard aggro, in order to deal with her, would have to use their burn options, like Mystic Shot or Get Excited. And they really want to be using those on the face. So, yeah. Although I don't know if we're in a winning position here, truth be told. Even if we level her up. I think going greedy and trying to level her up might be the only shot we have at winning. Oh, that's such a good card. Please, 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 Golden Sister. Really? Okay, so Meteor Shower is a better removal than Falling Comet because oftentimes you can actually get 2 kills with it in this matchup. So we're happy about that. We're also sort of locking him from developing anything because we have the threat of a challenger here, which is really, really strong. We will take the pass if he gives it to us because that allows us to play Meteor Shower into whatever he develops next turn. If he develops something now, we can challenge. He surrendered? Wow! Honestly, I thought we were in an unfavored position, but he just doesn't even want to play. Alright, well. Wow, I can't. What do you think his hand was? Do you think his hand was like 3 Draven, 3 Jinx? He had like 4 copies of Jinx in his hand? No, because he would have played her. I don't even understand what his hand was. Holy moly. Well, I guess there's the power of this deck. You make aggro players concede instantly. Super easiest deck to play, guys. You win by turn 3. That's good clickbait actually. Lethal on turn 3 or turn 4, whatever that was. Yeah, that's some pretty solid clickbait. Okay, what do we have here? Twisted Fate Swain. This is tough. I don't really actually know how to play against Twisted Fate Swain. Like, do I need removal? Do I need Plaza? I'm not really sure what works against that. So it's kind of tough to know what to mulligan and what to look for. Like, it's hard to develop a game plan. I mean, normal gameplay, it's like, what do they do against the Aurelion Soul? Can they even do anything? I mean, if he runs Parlay, it's whatever. I mean, I guess we're not ahead on tempo, but dang, is that a bad card. One thing is, I think Concerted Strike would be great if we had any units that were less than 7. That's a bit unfortunate. I didn't mulligan any units that are less than 7, right? I guess I mulliganed the 4-drop. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Probably should have kept the 4-drop. So we can play Grand Plaza. If he has Scorched Earth, then, you know, great. You're good at the game, dude. Yeah, we have no... What is happening? Why isn't my spacebar working? Spacebar? Hello? Interesting. My spacebar isn't working for the passes like he usually does. I mean, if he's only attacking with that, I'm not actually terribly afraid. Eclipse into Eclipse, okay. Okay. I mean, we can just... Let's try and get rid of the keg right now. Force him to use it. Yeah, that's a bit sucky. We have many ways to deny it, but I wonder if that's actually worthwhile. Let's see. I mean, it auto-levels Swain here, right? That's 10 damage. I guess denying it is probably good. That feels bad, though. To use it concerted like that. Oh, and yet another one. I mean, having 2, though, is fine, right? Like, we're just... Oh, we lost so much tempo with that. I still think it was right, though. I think we're just in a bad position here. This is a good draw, though. We can start to stabilize with stuff like if we draw Aurelion Soul, that would be great, honestly. Aurelion Soul is definitely how we win this matchup. Now that I think about it, like, they don't really have answers, because they have to get through the spell shield, and then they have to damage him, then they have to be able to, like, use Scorched Earth or Noxian Guillotine on him. And that's like 3 cards, so I'll have to deal with 1. Man, this is bad. This is really bad. Man, not a single invoke has given us Golden Sisters. I wonder what the chances of that are. Because I think getting the Golden Sister is a 3, because you have 3 chances, so it's a 3 out of 6, 3 out of 5, maybe 3 out of 7, actually. How many 4s are there? There's 2 5s, 2 4s, and 2 6s. Is it 50% chance? And we've gotten, I think, 4 rolls and haven't gotten it once? That's pretty unlucky. That's pretty unlucky. Let's see what happens. Never lost a fair game or played one. Okay. Blue as the serpentine. Okay, not bad. Luckily we can actually play the Traveler now. And it's a really good blocker, so we're gonna do that. I think it's better than Star Shaping for now, because we can Star Shaping next turn. Written the Stars actually could be decent. Another Traveler is also pretty strong, because we can pull in Twisted Fate and get another Invoke. Written the Stars, if we pull Aurelion Soul, could be good. Let's go Traveler. See what happens here. That's only dealing 2, right? I don't know if that was the play. I mean, it levels up Swain, I guess. That's pretty good for him, I suppose. If he has like Leviathan in hand, we're in trouble as well. Thinking about it. I mean, if he's gonna save us 2 HP, I'm fine. He should probably attack. Twisted Fate isn't gonna win him the game here, and he's really trying to push damage at this point. But I mean, unless he has Leviathan in hand, then that's probably just gonna auto win. Like, we haven't gotten Obliterates, we haven't gotten anything. We got 2 Concerted Strikes, 2 Hushes in a matchup where it's not super great. I feel like this deck is really good. We're just getting pretty bad draws with it. Yeah, whatever. Forgot my spacebar for some reason doesn't work. Yeah, this deck should be good. It's a shame that it's feeling much more 3 Eclipse Dragons. Like, okay, we go Trickster here. Oh, this is pretty rough. Yeah, there's the Leviathan. Man, this guy is just so lucky. And we can't even use Concerted this turn. We're 1 mana off being able to kill it this turn. How sad is that? I think that's pretty sad. And we can't kill it next turn because they lose their Grand Plaza buff. Like, we're literally 1 mana off. This game just did not go well. But what's she gonna do? And he's 7 health, so he also can't do anything about that. Oh, that's funny. I think we try and go for Eclipse Dragon plus Concerted Strike. The only thing is if he stun. Well, actually no. If he stuns, we're still fine. So yeah, and we're gonna try and I think we definitely try and Concerted Strike the Leviathan. The Leviathan is scarier than Swain at such low HP. Of course. Of course. Whatever. At least he has no more mana and we have blockers that are able to deal with it. Wait, I mean, we still have a chance here. I shouldn't be frustrated. Like, it's a bit frustrating, but we still have a chance. Especially with this invoke and star shaping. Like, we're at 10 HP. And since we're starting to be able to get our value plays in, 10 HP is actually relatively difficult to deal with here. I want to invoke with this, try and get Sisters. Yeah, actually, if we got Sisters, that'd be really good. No, let's go for it. That's probably the right play. Yeah, but why would they give us Sisters? Let's go for Falling Common in case he has a second Leviathan. He shouldn't, but in the chance that he does, that's correct. Alright, now we can at least play Star Shaping, though. We can actually play Eclipse Dragon for mad value. We get another dragon. I just wonder, maybe I'm being too greedy. That's sort of my concern. On the other hand, we can play Star Shaping on the next turn, so it's fine. But seriously, I think we played Solari Priestess 5 times now. I haven't seen Golden Sisters a single time. Now, maybe I'm not uploading the games where I played it, but I think we played 5 times and not Golden Sister, and it's a 50% chance, so that's pretty unlucky. Let's see what happens. He's destroying it now? I feel like it's too little too late. You should have destroyed that a while ago, dude. Like, it's fine. Obviously, I'm not complaining. Involius is actually pretty good. Super high value. Okay, is he trying to level up his Twisted Fate or something? Was that he played another Twisted Fate. Okay, this guy might be throwing. Wait, do I? Oh wait, I don't actually know if it's correct to challenge the Twisted Fate or the Zap, because we can't block Zap. But we can block Twisted Fate. But what? Twisted Fate, he's going to be at 5 next turn. He's going to be at 4 because he's drawing 3 fleeting, which means he's going to be at 6, which means if he top decks Salvage, it's a level up. Man, I think I need to get rid of Twisted Fate. Because we have Falling Comet. We have Comet for this. And obviously we still have Star Shaping. Oh, we have 2 Hush. What am I kidding? No, that was definitely the right play. We have Hush, I forgot we had Hush. Okay, this is great. Okay. No, we're fine. We probably keep Falling Comet mana up for Leviathan. Because if he drew it, he needs to play it. Half of his cards right now are fleeting. Oh, look at that. Yummy. Okay. This is actually lethal, I think. Wait, it was lethal regardless. What was your play, dude? What? You're on 5 HP. Why are you playing Leviathan? Oh no. Wait, this guy, I think this guy hard threw. Really? This is our 4th Eclipse Dragon in this game. No, I think this guy definitely threw. He hard threw. Maybe. Unless he has a way to kill this. Oh my gosh, he threw so hard. I think he was in a winning spot there. Where did he go wrong? I don't know, maybe this deck is actually just busted. Maybe he didn't misplay. I was getting so salty because we should have crushed that matchup. Like, that game should not have even been as nearly as close as it was, but it's fine. I hope you liked the deck, though. I definitely recommend it. The better you get with these invokes and understanding the matchups you're against, the stronger the deck will be. I think mulliganing is hard. So yeah. Also, I probably haven't showed it. I probably didn't show it on the YouTube channel, but I played a game where I got 2 single combat, 2 concerted strike, and an Eclipse Dragon as my first 5 draws, and I was going against no, it wasn't Discard Aggro. That game we won. I was going against another aggressive deck. I don't remember. Oh, Pirate Aggro. Yeah, it was Pirate Aggro. I drew 1 Eclipse Dragon, 2 singles, 2 concerteds, and like the top 7 cards of our deck, and he just blew me out because obviously we had no cards. But it happens like that sometimes. That's how this game goes. Anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the games.